Alright guys, what's good? Not sure if we got sniped, probably got sniped, but probably for the greater good. In this case, Ymir is certainly here, as we have one of the first ever Ymir Dittos, or mirrors here, so I'm pretty pumped. Probably gonna be, hopefully, a good match. I mean, my Ymir is one of my better gods. I've never really played the mirror, though, is the thing, so I don't know, man. It's gonna be kind of weird. He who ults last is usually the victor in any of these circumstances, but he who ults first here will actually be able to get the charge off. So I feel like he who ults first will be much better off. I'm gonna go beads and just go for the like the mid to late game build, not super late game build, but mid to late. We'll see how the game progresses with how I'm gonna go for the rest of my build, but for now I think definitely beads would be a great option instead of like a hog. Yeah, juke, son. You shouldn't be trolling me. I will kill you, son. I will kill you. That's a lot of goddamn damage. So with that, he's lost so much pressure, and I mean it was a failed like gank attempt, right? He tried to come out of jungle and show me what's good. And instead, I saw it, juked it out, gave him the bop. He paused for a dramatic effect, right? Which a lot of people do in those situations. Just like, oh, well, rip me, right? And just stand there for a second. But we took as much of it, as much off of it as we could. Why no nuclear Ymir? I fucking love Twitch Ymir so much, dude. I don't know if it's on a Twitch partner or what, but I love it. He's feeling this right now, man. I was waiting for him to try to 2 through the wall for that one. Ooh, nice. Ah, my bad, my bad. Oh my god. That is actually hype as fuck. Go get my blue. Where did he start? Meditation. That's rough. That's probably why that's why he got as hard punished as he did there. I had a feeling he would be here. I'm a little too low to be sticking, but I'm also regenning. Nice. Actually, did not have enough there. Not enough mana. But I got his ult out of it, so that's pretty fantastic. Ah, he's gonna set me. It's not gonna be enough to kill me. He doesn't have the autos. But he's got a lot of creeps there, so I need to get the fuck over here as quickly as possible. So I'm just gonna rush over without healing up fully, because I need to go get those creeps ASAP. It's just a lot of them. You don't want to lose all that gold or all that experience. So I'm gonna go do this blue buff, get some of that hot mana back. Might as well pop the mana pot while I do it. I'm gonna need to go back to the lane afterward. Yo, what's up, Jon Snow's ghost? How are you, man? Like, I keep baiting out his freezes. And that's really the key here. For sure. Alright, here he got me. Know where he's going? He's done. Nice. Read him perfectly. Knew exactly the path that he had to take there, right? He could have tried to double back. But it would have given me more time to lay into him, possibly, So, really tricky situation that he got put in there, but we were able to force him into, rather, and we were able to capitalize very well. So, like I said, the Ymir who ults first in those positions is going to get the charge up faster, obviously, than the enemy Ymir. As long as they don't have some sort of easy escape, it's going to be really tough for them to do much. I'm going to go straight into the void. Give him the void, yo. Like, I know Warlocks is probably the right shot here, or the right call, but I don't know, man. I want to snowball. I want to, you know, give him the big Ymir hammer, the big Ymir D, and just, you know, go the fuck in. Caught that whole wave because he walled it. That was nice. Huh. Yeah, with that initial lead there, this is such a strong match for me now because he has very, very little he can do to make this up other than a huge, huge misplay from me. Like, even if he engages me here, he doesn't have that much damage. He doesn't have the... He doesn't have any of the creep wave, right? He just missed out on an entire creep wave, so that's why that engagement was perfectly fine for me to take. Unfortunately, I didn't force out his ultimate as well, or an active. I don't think he meditated, but at least I made him miss a full creep wave, and that's kind of huge, you know? He's also missing part of this next one. We both are opting for this Void Stone. He's doing it for reasons of trying to get back into the game by getting some magical protections and some magical power and penetration, so that he doesn't become irrelevant by going into like a stacking item. And I'm doing it because I'm a greedy fuck and I want to snowball because the item is fantastic for this early game. Even with his ultimate here, I think I could have, yeah. People that, alright, here's the thing. If you don't wait to hit confirm the, oh, you're done, son. You're done. People that don't wait with Ymir for the freeze, to confirm the 2 are just being so impatient. You have to do it. You have to do it, or else, like, that 2 is entirely unconfirmable. It's not even like, oh, I suck with Ymir, I'm not good enough to hit that 2 on its own. It's not like a test of skill or anything. It's literally unconfirmable. You have to make a read on where they're going, and they could always double back and not go exactly where you planned that they would, you know? So it's a full-on read, so there's no guarantee at all that you're going to get that. So what you need to do on Ymir is always wait for that freeze to come up. It's usually like a 3 to 4 second gap, and in this kind of a matchup, obviously, how far away is he going to be able to get? If it's in a dire circumstance and he's going to be able to have his dash up or something, you got to go for the Hail Mary read on the 2, the, you know, whatever it's called, fucking Glacial Strike, in order to get that damage off and get the potential kill, right? If you don't have time for the 3. But if you have time for the 3, like they're in the middle of the lane, like you definitely need to wait on that. Just wait it out a little bit and then confirm it. Obviously, this is the best way to ensure that you get all the creeps without losing any gold to the tower. We gave him the red buff, but it doesn't really matter right now. We're up a tremendous amount. Damn, didn't catch him. Maybe it will stop us back. Never want to just like draw the aggro of the wave, so you always want to make sure that the wave aggroes your wave first before going in. Supply some poke here. Make sure that you put yourself behind the wave so that he can't attack both of us. Never want to put yourself in line with the wave so that you're, you know, guaranteed to get hit here. Damn. See, like, even there, I guess that one was actually my positioning. But he could have decided to just stand there and wait for the wall to go down instead of running around it at all. 'Cause it's a level 1 wall, it's going to go down pretty quickly. Wow, that meditation. God damn. That was a good med. Wow, that didn't stop him. I'm sad. Alright, so med down, though. Very nice. Always good to, you know, trade out a high priority active like that, or, you know, just a higher cooldown active for an ultimate. So we get that. We're getting the Obsidian online. We have a lot of pen and a little bit of defense. So now we're going to go a little bit more defense. Because this is just a tiny bit. I mean, it's 50. It's pretty good, but we don't have any health is the major thing. In all honesty, I think I might go sprint here. I think that's going to work really well with Ymir's slows, especially with his ultimate, to get out of the ultimate more quickly. And just with lockdown potential, you know, I could go blink here, but often sprint is the better option. It's, you know, blink is more of a like a really niche pickup that doesn't always work out as well as you think it will, you know? Like, helps with the engage, sure, once every fucking 20 seconds. And, like, whereas sprint, you know, you get the engagement and it allows you to completely sustain that engagement time, so. I think he's dead here. See? Sprint. I was slowed. I would not have been able to catch him there, but sprint, able to make up for the gap. Or able to close the gap, right? So yeah, definitely never bait yourself into going blink just because it's good on that god. Because Ymir, you know, the god of blink. Same with, like, you know, Ares is really strong with blink. Geb is very strong with blink. But in Duel, you gotta think about the exact scenarios you're fighting into. There are rarely any gods that you can't counter better with an active like Sprint. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there are barely any gods that you can't counter better with an active like Sprint than you would with Blink. Because Blink is more just like a luxury item in Duel. It doesn't specifically make up for any lack, except for in some scenarios against Vulcan. And against Vulcan, a god that literally just sets up his traps and makes it so that you can't engage on him. That is something that you should definitely consider Blink in. That's one of those matchups where I really think, because he's got to keep his distance and he's got to set up well and position himself well. If you can get the aggression going with a hot Blink, that's one of those rare circumstances where Blink will be the better option, and it's because of the god you're fighting, not just because Blink is good on that specific god. You know. Somebody in my chat just said, "Who is he even talking to?" I don't know, man. Certainly not you. Unless he was talking to someone in chat. Okay, that would be funny. that would actually be hilarious, though. A hilarious troll to say, like, to come into Twitch chat or, you know, a Twitch stream and just be like, who the hell is this guy talking to? Like, is he out of his mind? There's no one here. There's no one with him there. Who is he talking to? Ooh, Bulwark. See? He went to sprint too. Alright, I respect it. Oh. Boom. Oh, oh, oh! That was really good play. Very, very good counterplay. I can't believe he had the med up again. Well, I can because it was quite a little while ago, right? But fuck, man. That's rough. So I baited him with the Bulwark at first, and oh, he's going Telkines. Now, Telkines is actually very strong here, considering that this is going to a late game scenario. But I don't know, man. I feel like the poly might pay off more here. We'll have to see which wins out in the end. Definitely the reason I died in that engagement was because I took a shit ton of tower shots. Look at that ugly ass thing. What is that? That Chaos Tower image. Ew. They could make that look a lot higher res than that. That shit looks like a clay mold of, you know, beta. Yeah, poly on Ymir specifically is ridiculous. It's extremely strong on many gods, but on Ymir is monstrous, especially combined with the frostbite. Just like Athena, you know, her autos are enhanced by her passive. So are Ymir's. So if either of us went warlocks here, that person would be almost guaranteed the win. So like if he went warlocks here, I'd be able to snowball like crazy against him. But if he went warlocks here, oh man, that was so close. If he went warlocks here, he would have. Oh no, alright, sorry. So as I was saying, if I went warlocks here, it would have been near a guaranteed win for me. But if he went it here, it would be very risky because I could snowball out of control against him. That is what I'm trying to say, you guys. Oh, did we read him? Yes. Yes, we did. See, sometimes you just need to make the read, right? There wasn't enough time for the freeze to come up. We made the read. We got him. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is when you're ahead, Warlocks is the go-to. It is amazing. You never want to go just for the snowball build, unless you're like in a losing matchup. If you're in a losing matchup, go the snowball build. But if you're in an even matchup, or you know, a slightly winning matchup, anything like that, and this clearly being the most even of matchups, you want to go with the best late game item like Warlocks. And since I didn't go it, I could potentially have a harder time here than I would with my build. It's just that I'm greedy, so in all honesty, I would recommend you guys don't do the build that I went here. Instead of Voidstone, start that Warlock Sash up. It is the best item, bar none, for mages in Duel, whether it's a Guardian or a you know, a mid mage. So definitely follow those instructions rather than my actual build here. But in his position, he should not have gone Warlocks, and he did it appropriately with the Void Shield or Void Stone, because he knows he's behind. He doesn't want to get walked all over. You might be able to build it late here if you can sail it out long enough, sail out this game long enough, but you know, also kind of risky. I want to get Fire Giant, man, but I don't have a Hog. He doesn't have a Hog either, though. That's a good thing. Yo, what's up, Fear? He scared me. I thought his freeze was coming out, didn't. Wow, that keeps just catching me. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Oh shit, I did that wrong. Now I gotta dip. Ah, aha. He couldn't accommodate for my sprint, right? Or account for my sprint. His auto attacks are swinging right now. But so did mine with my poly buddy. Oh, that still hit me. Jesus. Oh no. Really nice. Oh, tried to slow him down there. Thought he was gonna commit, but did not. All right. He had a kill opportunity there, but to say the least. All right. This is scary now, right? Like I said, treaded in some murky waters because his auto attack build might prove to be better than mine. What I might do is sell the Void Stone though for an auto attack item, such as I'll go Demonic here because Demonic's gonna end up much stronger due to the amount of protections that he has. I will, Wookie. How are you, man? Oh my god! Oh my god! No! At least my build is a lot more developed than his is, so once I do sell the Void Stone for that Demonic, you know, he doesn't have a poly, or he doesn't have a rod, like anywhere near a rod to... Damn. I'm really surprised that the no beads is working out so well for him here. It might just be that I haven't forced enough on him. Well, that's so much experience. Alright, so he's backed up over there. Time to bait the Fire Giant, or take it, depending on where he goes right now. Good thing is we get to watch where he goes. Doesn't look like he's going to the creep wave, right? Nope, he is. So exactly, right? Saw that he's there because of the creep wave. That's the best position that you can do for the Fire Giant, right? You take their creep wave up at their Phoenix, and then you head over to the Fire Giant. If you see their head appear on that minimap at your wave, they cannot come contest fire. If you don't see them appear there, start looking at the passage over by Fire Giant and try to catch them on the way in, you know? Drop the Fire Giant and... Oh, there we go. Gonna be a rough one for my man here. With the poly shot, he should be dead here. I missed the poly shot because I'm a dope. I have beads here, though, so once he has his freeze, I should be able to go. There we go. That could be GG right there. Good plays. I'm happy with that. So after I used the wall, right, I had the poly shot in hand, but because of his sprint, I wasn't able to get that auto off, so I actually lost the poly shot. Always want to make sure you're timing your poly appropriately. So you're... Alright, so it's not immediately GG, but it is Phoenix down and a good look for us. I am going to go Demonic for that last item. Because Void Shield, Void Stone, I always mix them up. Why are they so fucking similar? Void Stone is not, you know, a great late game item. Demonic does a lot here. And of course, the cooldown boots are helping us so much more here because we have the extended engagement wins here. You know, we have our cooldowns up or our abilities up so much more often than he does, and that is crucial. Is he actually doing it? Oh my god, what are you doing, sir? Oh, again, I've just been able to hit this man with the ult out of his freeze. Or ult in anticipation of his freeze, right? Ah, yeah, the jukes. Ready? Boom. Boom, hit him with the poly shot. Bop, and he's dead. Right there, that's it. So much of this matchup, so much of any mirror matchup comes down to reads. But props to this guy. I mean, he was able to come back from quite a deficit and make... I mean, he's still, like, the score line still reads ridiculously in my favor, but the story of this game is definitely not of an easy win for me by any means. He brought these engagements really close and actually made me fear that my build was nowhere near strong enough to beat his. Like I said, the Void Stone made it a little bit shaky for me. It would have been better if I had just gone Warlocks, but we were able to play well enough and outplay well enough that it you know, didn't quite matter. So, GG.